Just like you who enjoys watching Tech Today, but your question was very valid, my friend. ये क्या है? This is a massive box for a phone which should be ordinary size, the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G Super Power Super Note. So what do we have inside? This is the strangest unboxing experience, but let me share it with you. Here's the box, and there's the phone inside in what appears to be a fishbowl. There's something fishy about this. We're going to unbox this and then figure out what this fishbowl is doing on the sets of Tech Today. All that and a lot more. I'm your host Ayush Alavadi. Let's begin your favorite technology show. The first fishbowl that you've seen on national television, but this has to have some purpose. That's why the guys at Xiaomi must have sent this. We believe in tech with a purpose. So this is the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus 5G. You have this made in India badging over here. Do I have to dunk this in? Okay, no, maybe my producers haven't shared this with me, because if you smell what Tech Today is cooking, I hope that doesn't go in the final cut. What I'm trying to say is it's very fishy what's happening on the sets of Tech Today. There's a 120 watt charger on the inside over here. So that's fast charging, designed by Xiaomi. Now, you also, of course, have a USB-C cable that comes along with it. What I want to do is figure out what the fuss is all about. It looks like multiple shades in this sort of a, well, very glossy finish at the back, but it comes in two shades. I can see a triple camera setup. Right over here, there's a 200 megapixel branding above Redmi. That means this also comes with a 200 megapixel camera. Well, I think the real MVP is the IP68 rating. Corning Gorilla Glass Victus protection, but IP68 on a smartphone which is under 35,000 rupees, unheard of. And that's why I'm not too stressed about dunking this device here. We spoke about the MediaTek Dimensity 7200 Ultra 5G chipset. It's a flagship 4nm architecture. The phone comes with a 120Hz 3D curved AMOLED display. There's an in-display fingerprint sensor. It comes with a 120 watt hypercharger in box, a 5000 mAh battery. That means a 0 to 100% charge in under 19 minutes. And the big feature is IP68 dust and water resistance. Now, in terms of brightness of the display, it gives you nearly 1800 nits of peak brightness. And on a normal day, it's around 500 nits of brightness. Now, this is a 200 megapixel triple rear camera, an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle, and a 2 megapixel macro. You know what Xiaomi says is if you put this underwater, and it's clear water, of course, here in Mumbai, we do have clear water, and you place the phone with a video playing underwater, one, you can test the IP68 water resistance, not waterproof, and I'll get to that, and two, you can see how crystal clear their display is. So one of our favorite moments from 2023, the same camera team, the same anchor over here, was when Tim Cook graced Tech Today. And we've got this playing in full HD. I'll just reduce the volume so that there's no resonance inside. And we have the video right here. Let me dunk it in there and see what it feels like.
The enthusiasm, I'm excited about all of those things.
So we've dunked the phone, and this exclusive interview is playing underwater to an other population altogether. And honestly, it is crystal clear. But IP68 water resistance, if you're talking of an iPhone or a Samsung S23 Ultra, soon to be an S24 Ultra, or even their foldables, if you come up with an IP68 water resistance, a lot of expensive phones do not certify that. Now, does that mean these companies would cover this in their warranty if there was any water damage? No, they wouldn't. So what you need to do is be very careful. It's not waterproof. It's 2024 now, and waterproof phones still don't exist. You might need to have a pouch or a bag. It's water resistance. This is water resistance, and why it's a big deal is because this phone is definitely half the cost of a standard iPhone 15. it's coming to a phone like this, and why is it a big deal in this sort of mid-range or affordable smartphone market? Because every time you add IP68 water resistance right up there with the flagships, you're adding nearly 30%. So the cost of your smartphone was 10,000 rupees, adding IP68 water resistance, getting that certification and then selling in the market would mean that the cost would go up to maybe 13,000 rupees or 14,000 rupees. Now that's a massive amount, especially when it all adds up and you're considering what the consumer is paying in a very price conscious market. So the interview is going well. This is one of our highlight moments of 2023. I'm going to take it out either way and just see how it all sounds. The speaker is still working. It's blowing out some of the water.
What is your take on AI?
You know what? Very, very impressive. Now, these were only our initial impressions of the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus. The full review will be coming across Tech Today's platforms very soon. But for now, an underwater test already conducted in our favorite fishbowl now on the show. I think this is going to become our resident favorite very soon. We're going to use this for all sorts of cool things, even dunking our GoPros and whatnot. But we'll see you in the next segment until I dry this out. So I'll see you very soon.